Right then, Thursday night smokes this week, doing it slightly differently because it's a lot later, so rushing it a little bit. Going to go Irish tonight. I think mainly because this is still winning the Infinity Dram vote. This is the Irish Sexton's single malt. Yeah, it is single malt. I really, really like this one. I also like that sound. It's the moment you open the bottle, you can just get you salivating straight away. Small measure, but yeah, definitely one to get at the moment. And I've seen it still on offer, about 26 quid a bottle. So if you want to try something different that's Irish, not your run of the mill, definitely a little bottle of Sexton's is the way to go. And I can still, to me, there's still a hint of peat in that. Now, someone did mention that obviously being Irish doesn't tend to be peaty. Could I be tasting the burnt charcoal from the barrel? And I have to admit, he's definitely given me pause for thought by suggesting that. It could be, because it's got a really lovely, almost caramel sort of note to that. Definitely one of my favourite little Irish whiskies of the moment. The cigar I'm going for, this won't surprise too many people at the moment, is another one of the M81s. In fact, I've only got 2 left of the box I had, so I've gone through these very, very quickly. I can't tell you how happy I am that these are coming to the UK properly within the next 3 weeks or so. So yeah, you'll be able to buy these pretty much most retailers. Dry draw is really good. Really do like this lighter. I think it was something like maybe £17 off Amazon. I like it because it's a little jet and then it goes to a soft flame. You know, it's interesting with the cigar community because I'm a part of a few groups these days. There was a chat going on one of my groups, the British Cigar Society. I think it happened today, which is Wednesday, because I'm filming this Wednesday night for tomorrow night. And they were saying, because I said I've only got a couple of these left, and they said, bloody hell, you've gone through them. Someone else piped up and went, he finds them too strong. Now, these are a strong cigar. Maduro cigars tend to be quite a strong flavour profile most of the time. But I have to be honest and say, I don't find it strong at all. I think because I have smoked cigars for so long and my palate is much more for the robust flavours, which is why I tend to go for Bolivar, Partagas, something like this, the M81, Christoph, do a few, the old Pissed Off, which I did on this channel quite a while ago. They're all stronger cigars, so I don't tend to find them that strong. But it is interesting that some people can't take that. But that's a good thing because I get to learn what they don't like, if that makes sense. And it makes me appreciate things I do like. It's like with whiskey. The things I get out of whiskey these days is more what other people get, what they find like, as I said earlier on, that I said that tasted peaty. Someone else said, is it the charcoal note? Because there isn't any peat in it. And it makes me think, he has a point. I wouldn't have come up with that if someone else hadn't piped up, if you know what I mean. I can see why I've almost finished this bottle. Definitely have to get another one. And it is interesting. The incredibly sweetness, because that is very sweet, Irish whiskey, with the really harsh black pepper of this, they complement so very well, even though this has only just started. So yeah, it's going to be a nice hour and a bit smoke tonight. Nice way to unwind, which is something I still feel we're not doing nearly enough of. I think we all really need to be able to take that step back and chill. Oh, I do love that. So hopefully everybody's got stuff planned for the weekend. I'm hoping it's going to be nice weather. I have a few things lined up for this weekend, which I hopefully will be able to fill you in very quickly, either at the weekend or after the weekend. I will be announcing on Saturday which has won the Infinity Dram, the new version, whether it's going to be bourbons or Irish. As I said, though, Irish is still in the lead, not by a lot. So don't forget to drop a comment and say whether you want Irish or bourbon for the next one, because it can still be swung either way. And I am definitely doing the miniatures, because I think that one, and I'm going to try and get it lined up so it will work in time that we've all got a nice decanter full by Christmas stroke New Year's. So we can all see in the new year on the same bottle of whiskey. Now that would be a bloody good idea. Yeah, I quite like the idea of that.